As you'd expect, the KC Stadium was heaving. Few genuinely believed this would ever happen. Some have been around a long time, hoping it would. Survival is the name of the game for Phil Brown, whose signings include Brazilian attacking midfielder Giovanni, George Boateng from Middlesbrough, and former Spurs defender Anthony Gardner. All three made their debuts. Fulham manager Roy Hodgson has brought in 10 fresh faces. 4 players made their debuts, including Hungarian Zoltan Gira and ex-West Ham striker Bobby Zamora. Record signing Andy Johnson was missing with a thigh strain. It was the home team who came out of the blocks firing on all cylinders. Only 3 minutes had passed when Giovanni had a header superbly saved by Mark Schwarzer, who then combined with John Pansel to block Ian Ashby's follow-up. Almost, but not quite, the dream start. Fulham's new-look defence hanging on, just. Hull's early promise was short-lived, though, and the visitors responded when Jimmy Bullard swung over a perfect cross for Sol Ki-Hyun. The Korean's first goal for Fulham after signing from Reading a year ago. Midway through the half, Fulham nearly doubled their lead. Simon Davis with the volley from another Bullard cross. Hull was starting to get a taste of what life is like at the highest level. Their response was perfect. Giovanni picked up a loose ball inside the Fulham half, drove forward and finished in style for an historic strike. The Brazilian only started 3 matches for Manchester City, but the Hull fans have an instant hero. Their longtime favourite Dean Windass, who was on the bench, would have been proud of that one. So 1-1 at half-time. The second half carried on where the first left off, with Nicky Barmby creating another opening for Giovanni. This time, though, the finish was rather different. Fulham's defence ripped apart, Giovanni finding plenty of space. The people of Humberside were gearing themselves up for a fairy tale finish, and it duly came, courtesy of a nightmare error from Paul Konchesky, who allowed Craig Fagan to set up fellow substitute Caleb Folan. A simple finish for the 25-year-old and a sensational end to Hull's first game at this level in their 104-year history. Phil Brown knows it's only a start, but he couldn't have been happier.